Hi, welcome back. So, question number 24 on this higher paper. A polygon has n sides where n is greater than 5. The interior angles of the polygon form an arithmetic sequence. The smallest angle of the polygon is 84, and then the common difference, excuse me, I'll just set to background, make sure that's not moving. And then the common difference is 4. So the next one's 88, the next one's 92, so on and so forth. Now, what people won't pick up is that at the front of the book, at the front of your booklet where the formula sheet is, you have that formula. And we can combine that formula with our sum of the interior angles formula as well. Excuse me, I'll just move my keyboard. Okay, so n over 2, and then 2a plus n minus 1 d is going to have the same value as n minus 2 times by 180. And that's really, really important. Okay, next stage, I'm just going to multiply everything by 2 before I do anything with the values. And that is equal to 360. I'm going to bring that to the front. In fact, I'm going to expand it. Just going to expand it. So that's that 360, and then we've multiplied it throughout. Okay, next step, I'm going to sub in some values. So n, 2a is 2 lots of the first value. We're on iGCSE. So I'll get my calculator out. I have done this one before actually, but I've lost me a bit of paper. So 84 times by 2 gives me 168. And then it's d, the difference, which is 4 lots of n minus 4. So that would have been in a bracket. In fact, let me show you it in the bracket. Let's not skip a stage. So 4 is our difference, and that's equal to 360 n take away 720. Okay, I'm just going to tidy up inside the bracket. So 168 plus 4n take away 4 is equal to 360n take 720. I haven't done a lot on the right hand side yet. And now we'll expand it out. So 168 take away 4 is 164. So that will make 164n. And then n times 4n will be 4n squared. And that's our right hand side. Okay, I'm now going to bring everything over to the left hand side. So 164, take away that 360n, gives me 4n squared, take away 196n plus 720. Now I've got a feeling all of this will divide by 4. 196 divided by 4 is 49. And then 720 divided by 4 is 180. So I now need to factorize this. This would take a while, but if you've got a CG50, you should be able to plug this into your calculator and work backwards. Negative 49, 180. Brilliant. So if I work backwards with this, n minus 4, n minus 45. Now, again, we could have wrote all of the factors of 180. It would have, well, it might not have taken us a while if we'd have gone to there and realised that those two will sum to 49. But there is also 18 and 10. There's a lot of factors. Okay, so n in this equals 4, or n equals 45. However, when we go back to the top of the question, n has to be greater than 5. Therefore, our final answer is n equals 45. And all the way at the bottom it should be, here we go, 45. Oh, I haven't finished. Oh, I'm so glad I've scrolled down. Look at that. Ha ha ha. Work out the sum of the interior angles of the polygon. So because the polygon's got 45 sides, it's 45 take away 2 times by 180. Probably sounded like a mad scientist doing that laugh, but I don't care. 45 take away 2 times by 180. Oh, it's just wrote times by 43. There we go. 7,740 degrees. And the answer line is really, really important. That's what the examiner's looking for. Unbelievably so. 6 marks. That's crazy. Okay, last question. Question 25. I quite like complete the square because this is something that we do in the A level. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to rewrite this as 3x squared plus 12x plus 17. Now I'm going to deal with the x squared and the x. Just want to rewrite that. It's messy. And we're going to take out a factor of -3. So that gives me x squared minus 4x. And we're just leaving that 17 alone for now. Okay, now that we've done that, we are going to complete the square inside of that bracket. So we give it a big square bracket. And then completing the square means we're going to divide that 4 by 2, which goes into that bracket. We're going to square it, but when we multiply out that bracket, we're going to have the constant term that we don't actually want. So we take that away. So we take the 4 away, which is 2 squared, and close that square bracket, and we've still done nothing with the 17. Okay, we're now going to expand out. So if I do the -3 times by the bracket, that gives me -3 x minus 2 squared, and then the -3 is multiplying the -4, giving us a plus 12. I've still done nothing with the 17. My final job is just to add those two together, and then if I want to write it in the format above, 29 take away 3 lots of x minus 2 squared. And we're done. So that's done for the question and done for the paper. Good luck in your exams. I hope you're all working super hard. And if all else fails, just keep watching my videos on mute, on repeat. Legends. Right, see you next time. Bye-bye.